Hello everybody and welcome to this Inbox Gold review. Today I'm going to be talking you through everything you need to know about Inbox Gold, and as usual, if you do have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below. Also, I'll be leaving a discount link in the description of this video so that you can always get your money's worth for Inbox Gold. So Inbox Gold is a profiling website that gives you access to over 200 million contacts and over 20 million US company profiles. So essentially what it allows you to do is receive company prospects to your inbox and find people who you might need to contact in the same industry or maybe in the same area of company or study as you. So basically you can search for companies that have the problem that you solve. So if you need to contact another company or specific people in that company, this is where you're able to do that. So as you can see, we need to find a prospect and we need to type in a keyword. So if we, for example, put in the keyword of Samsung and hit find prospect, this will bring up the sheer amount of people that have any link to Samsung on this website. So we have mobile repair shops, we have cybernetics, cellular repair center, all these different things have some form of relation to Samsung products or Samsung themselves. And there are numerous keywords that you'd be able to put in. Anything that you really need to, you are able to, and they do obviously have to be 2 or more characters. Now, when you found one that you want, we're just going to go ahead and use G6 Materials Corporation. You can hit the tick button next to their name, and then once we've selected who we want, we can then export them, and we can add to a daily dig, we can add these two people to a list, or we can export the amount of people that we have. And once we've added them, I've already done that, you would hit add to list, and then they would be added to the recently added section in your company area. So as you can see, we have Whole Life, Marcus Bank, First Financial Bank, all these different ones down here that you're able to use. So if we go for the top one here, which is Whole Life Incorporated, clicking on them gives us all the information that we need about this company. And we have a little arrow next to their name that drops down and brings us to an overview. So it tells us where it's based from, what industry they're in, so banking, how many employees they have, how many followers they've got on LinkedIn and any company profiles that they might have, and then obviously their headquarters as well. You can have a little look at their insights, so their employee trends of how many there have been over a certain length of time, and their follower trend. As you can see, they've been at a very linear amount of 14 followers. Now, once you found these people, you can go to contacts and you can view all the contacts for this company as well as that. As you know, you're also able to find any more that you need in this area too. But once you've added them, this is all the information that you're going to need. And obviously under the contact section and insights, you're able to then maybe send them some information to their address. You might be able to send them a letter or just get a load of information about the company. If you go for a bigger one and go back to our homepage and then find, let's say, this one with a website, NVIDIA Technologies Corporation, this is probably going to be slightly bigger. Now, once we hit the down arrow on here, we have 278 employees. We have almost 5,000 followers, and we have a website. So as you can see, a lot of more information. NVIDIA was meant to resolve the growing disparity between pay television's greater share and its disproportionately smaller share of advertising revenue. So that's what this one does, and you're able to obviously view insights, and it's a little bit more, in depth. It gives you a bit more statistical accuracy because there's more people rather than there not being many at all. And when you want to go to maybe see their LinkedIn profile or even their website, you can hit on their website, and there will it appear. But on the search area, there are also some different parameters that you can put in to really knuckle down your search even more. So for example, you have keywords, you have location, industry, how much revenue they make, how many employees they have, how many followers they have, and then the overall type of company that they are. But now let's move to the explore button and have a little look. So this is where we can view even more companies, but under more specific categorization. You can have all these different areas. You have dairy, performing arts, banking. If we went to computer software, for instance, it would then bring up all the things under the industry of computer software. The Explore tab is basically an area that you can go to Prospect Finder, but knuckle down your search a little bit more before you try and find what you need. You also have the ability to view web insights, so information into how how these companies are doing, how you're doing, improve your website, and also you can see who is visiting your website. So specific people might actually access from maybe an IP or a certain email, and you're able to see exactly what and who that is. So it's a very, very useful feature to have. Web Insights will allow you to really knuckle down on the actual people that you want to target and make sure that the right people are looking at your website. And that's a crucial thing. If your website is not going towards the people that you want it to go to, then obviously something is wrong, and that is something that needs to be addressed. You also have Daily Dig. What this is as you can see, qualified prospects that are delivered in your inbox daily. So we have 3 prospects and we have 1 Daily Dig sent. So essentially, this gives you stuff to your inbox daily that you might need to do. You can view the email and delivery days that you want and also the time of delivery. And it's very easy to do. You can simply hit this save button, and then every time that day rolls around, so Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, it will send you a little bit of information about maybe something that you could do, or prospects, or certain people, or just a load of information that you might need to use. Then you also have your lists tab. This is where you can look at the different lists that you've got, and you can categorize your companies into more refined areas. So if you have a lot of banking companies that you want to talk to and you want to help solve their problem, then you're able to categorize them into a banking list. If you have people that you want reviews, then you're able to categorize that into your reviews list. And you're able to see whether you want daily digs for either of these categories. And by hitting these, you can either export or you can edit the list by adding or removing people. And to create a list, you would hit the create new list button. You'd put in your name. We'd put list of technology, and in Daily Dig we'll say yes, we'll hit create list, and this will have created our Daily Dig, or rather our list, with the Daily Dig added. But as you can see, you also have the amount of companies that are in there. You're able to view that as well. Quite useful if you want to see which one has, the larger amount, that has more people that you're able to obviously contact with. And if you have a lot of different lists, you're able to search the link by name. And finally, the search bar at the top is also very, very useful, as here you're able to look at all the different information that you have and look at all of the different companies that you need. If you know exactly what company that you're looking for, this is where you will put it. And that is very easy to use. You obviously have your account settings where you're able to change any personal info, change your password, and you also have a contact us section. Very, very easy to use. You would simply put the topic of which your concern is about and then the message and send it off to them. And then as well as that, you have a tutorial if you do want to, and then sign out. But that is more or less it for Inbox Gold. So before we go on to whether I would recommend it, we have to think about why people might want to use a software like this. And realistically, if you do, as you can see, they say on the very first page, the first thing that you see is search for companies that have a problem you solve. If you are offering your services and you know that people out there have that issue and they need your services to fix it, this is the greatest marketing way of doing that. You're able to contact people who have that issue, who you know do, and it's a really large plethora library of people that you're able to obviously contact. And the simplicity of it is great. The ability to view every company that you've recently added. You can look at all of these things. As you can see, in this one alone, in marketing and advertising, you have 680,000 companies. That is a lot of companies, and being able to use this really easily is just such a help. I would definitely recommend it. So that answers my next question. Yes, I would definitely recommend Inbox Gold. It's intuitive, it's easy to use, it's easy to find any company that you need, and as I've said, if you know the company name, you have a search bar immediately there for you. But yeah, I would definitely recommend Inbox Gold to anyone looking for a website where you're able to knuckle down and find the right people to contact to help you grow and help them solve any problems that they might have. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.